Good morning and welcome back to Adventure Planet, where today you find me, of course, here in Chessington World of Adventures. Now, I was here only 2 months ago, actually, filming a full park vlog and checking out all the Mardi Gras celebrations. And if you want to see that video, just head over to the UK playlists on the channel and you'll be able to find it right there. Now, I've come back today for 4 specific reasons, really. Firstly, to check out the ongoing construction on Project Amazon. Secondly, to check out the new area, Shipwreck Coast, which, of course, last time I came here was all under construction. It's now opened last month, and it's looking really good. Thirdly, of course, it is Chessington's summer event. It started on the 1st of August, this past Monday, going all the way through to the 14th of September. That is Wilderfest. So we're going to be checking out the music, the shows, the theming, the food, in little locations kind of dotted around the park. All sounding and looking really good so far from what I've seen from the entrance, so it's going to be a good event, I feel. And fourth and finally, I'm going to be taking a ride on Zoofari. Now, last time I'd done the full park vlog, I actually ran out of time and didn't quite manage to get on that ride. So I'm going to try and get on that today, get some on-ride footage for you all, so you can kind of see the animals and the safari ride that they've got here at the park. Park hours today, 10 AM through till 6 PM. It's a beautiful day, beautiful morning so far, and I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to be a good day. So come on, let's head on in. Let's go and take a look at some construction work. Let's go. Now, unfortunately, I've come here, obviously, today for the first thing to check out the construction work here on Project Amazon. Now, today, it's pretty difficult to see anything. They've renewed all the tarpaulin going around. It looks as though they've added more of these barriers here, and also they've closed off canopy capers. Now, I don't know if that's just closed for the time being or whether they're closing it off to stop people kind of looking over here. But I've been walking around today and it's actually really difficult to kind of get any clear shots. So I'm just going to try and stick the camera over one of these fences here to just give you a little bit of a clearer look on what the construction is actually looking like right about now. Let's see if this works. And as you can see there, work on both the maintenance building and the station is well underway, and we've also got the massive theme structure over the back there. Now, still no actual guarantees that this is going to be the Jumanji IP, but that looks very much like it is going to be the Jaguar statue from the 2017 film starring Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. Work well underway. Obviously still working on it now as well, halfway up there. You can also see that rocks have been already sprayed onto the bottom of the structure, work being carried out by Coda Creative, same company that actually done the bottom half of Croc Drop, and as we all know, the theming on that ride was pretty spectacular, so high hopes for this. Obviously the station building, you can't quite see too much of what's going on the right there. I believe that is the maintenance shed with the station just here. Now, this being a wing coaster, I'm expecting some staircases obviously to be put in here before too long, obviously being able to board on both sides of the coaster. Can't really see too much else here though. I believe foundation work has started on putting in the 2 flat rides. However, that's hard to see from this angle, and this really is going to be the best I'm going to be able to do for you guys. I am actually hanging over a fence at the moment, stood on one of the railings. Not the most comfortable, but yeah, as you can see, work well underway and has really progressed at pace since I was here 2 months ago. I've had a little look around this morning and tried to see if there is any track pieces anywhere, but I have not seen any, so either they have not arrived yet or Chessington are doing a pretty good job of hiding them. But I can't believe that it will be too much longer before we do start to see construction of the coaster itself going in. But as you can see, looking pretty good. But as you can see out here in the main entrance of the Explorer's entrance here, all this tarpaulin has all been kind of renewed. So you really don't have any kind of sneaky peek points that you can kind of look at the moment. You can kind of see through this, but it's not very friendly for the camera, so there's not a whole lot you can see from the Explorer's entrance anymore. And through the tarpaulin here, you can just about see the foundation for one of the children's rides there that seems to be set up, just waiting for concrete to be poured into that. But it won't be long until you're queuing up here in the Explorer's entrance and catching sight of a huge B&M wing coaster just off to the right there. Cannot wait for track pieces to start coming in here. It shouldn't be long. Obviously project work's still ongoing. It's going to take another little while, I would say, but within the next couple of months I do fully expect to see track sections arriving on that section of the park, with full construction on the coaster going underway. And I'll tell you what, I cannot wait to see it. We'll be obviously reporting on that right here on the channel. For now though, I've walked over to here, the new area, Shipwreck Coast. Now of course, like I say, this was all closed 2 months ago when I last came here as Project Anchor. Obviously all the work going underway. It is now open last month. Let's go take a look. It's nice to see good bit of theming here on the entrance of Shipwreck Coast. Yeah, really nice. And yeah, Blue Barnacle just sitting behind us there. Dragon's Fury off to the left. And then of course right here we have the first of the two new rides. This is Barrel Bailout, a Zamperla Watermania ride. Just arrived here though, and it looks as though either it's down or no one wants to ride it yet. It's still kind of early. Park did open 25 minutes ago though, so to not see this running is a little bit of a shame. Possibly just a little bit late opening. Maybe it's a ride that doesn't open until 11 o'clock. But yeah, loving this new area though. Really, really nice. Now, of course, over the back here we've got Sea Storm. Now, Sea Storm isn't a new ride. This was actually here before, but was closed off for refurbishment. This also isn't actually going either. I'm assuming that the rides here aren't going to open until 11 o'clock. As that seems to not be operating either. It doesn't look as though anything has really changed for Sea Storm. I think the entrance has changed. Yeah, I believe the entrance has changed here. But otherwise, it looks to be the same ride. I'm loving the Easter eggs here. Miss Bubbleworks Wash House. Oh wow. Oh, the nostalgia hits there are incredible. Of course, Bubbleworks referring to Professor Burp's Bubbleworks that used to be here in the park before it was taken over by the Gruffalo's Wild Adventure. And then the second of the new rides here is Trawler Trouble, another ride from Zamperla, a little rocking tug. And this actually, for those that may remember, actually used to be at Thorpe Park as Timber Tugboat in the Old Town area of Thorpe Park. Of course, the Old Town area now is all closed off, ready for demolition, really, in readiness for Thorpe Park's Project Exodus, as soon as they get planning permission, of course. But yeah, this used to actually be at Thorpe Park. It's now at Chessington. Give it a little bit of a refurb, a little bit of a freshen up, and is now here at Chessington World of Adventures. And again, really nice theming as well. Great audio around here as well. Really, really nice. And of course, we've got the entrance to Wild Woods through there. And we've obviously still got the usual stalls and such around the back here. And of course this area used to be Pirates Cove. The mast is still there, but now the sail reads Shipwreck Coast. Really nicely themed, all this. I'll hang around until 11 o'clock, see if we can get these rides in action. And of course you've got the harbour master there, who will give you a little stamp book. You can go around the area collecting up to 6 stamps, I believe, before returning to the harbour master and getting a little bit of a prize. Blue barnacle over the back there. And this was the kind of the area here that I kind of thought didn't really need too much done to it. The building was still in pretty good shape. And it looks as though that's pretty much what they've done. Obviously some retheming has gone on here. A little bit of a lick of paint here and there. But otherwise, the building is pretty much staying the same. There's a diver over there. Hello! And yeah, the fish and chips obviously still here in the park with Blue Barnacle just off to the right. Now the interesting thing about Blue Barnacle is they've now incorporated goats into the ride. Somewhere. Kind of over the back there, we'll go and take a look. They've got this new little shed just through here, which is kind of where the goats sleep. They'll stay at night, and they've got that kind of whole area at the back there to roam around. Yeah, it gives a nice thing to have a little look at. And actually, talking of animals, Trawler Trouble, the entrance here, now has rats. They actually have rats that they can that they hide out in this little room here, and you can see them. There we are, Rattus Rattus, and they all live in here. Not going to be able to see much though due to the reflection, but there are some pipes, and there they are up there. Look. Sleeping rats that you can have a look at while you're queuing up for the ride. Really is great theming in this area. Loving all this at the top here. Really, really nice. Ah, and there we go. Barrel bailout looks like it's loading up here. And you know what I was saying a couple of weeks ago when I was at Paulton's Park, I actually said that that park was putting the Merlin parks to shame with its theming. But I've got to say, I feel like I'm almost kind of needing to eat my words here. This Shipwreck Coast so far is looking fantastic for the theming. Really, really well done, and it actually gives me some pretty solid confidence that we're going to see a very, very well themed area with Amazon Land, hey, when it opens next year. Yeah, this is looking fantastic. Really, really nice. And yeah, can't actually see the goats at the moment. I've tried looking for them, but this is where they are here. There's the sign for them just here. Do not touch the animals. And they basically got this entire area here. And obviously Blue Barnacle is just up the back here. Not sure quite what they think of that ride, but I know they've been here for the past month, so I'm sure they're kind of used to it by now. They've got this entire area basically, and up the back here to roam around and give you something to look at while you're both queuing and riding Blue Barnacle. I'm not quite sure about this building here, to be honest. I feel like that could probably be made a little bit smaller. I kind of feel like it just intrudes a little bit on the views of Blue Barnacle here. Maybe if it was themed up a little better as well, it would look, you know, a lot more kind of integrated into the area. And another great bit of theming here. Another little Easter egg just to the side of Trawler Trouble here. Ramesses Revenge. Obviously referring to the Huss topspin, Ramesses Revenge, that used to be here in the park before it was scrapped and Croc Drop took over its site over in Forbidden Kingdom. This is really nice to see the Easter eggs. Really kind of adds to the theming. Really, really good. Shipwreck Coast is such a great area. The Easter eggs, the theming, the audio, and the rides themselves as well really do look the part. I think it's a really great addition to this park, and it looks great. It really, really does look great. Looking forward to getting back and doing some rides myself on Sea Storm and Trawler Trouble a little bit later on. For now though, I'm heading to Zoofari, which is just behind me here, which is the safari ride that goes through the park. Opened here in 2013 from Merlin Magic Making, and this is kind of a guided safari, if you like, with onboard commentary. So I'm going to put in some on-ride footage as we go around this ride. I'm not going to actually talk over it because, you know, two voices will clash, and, you know, there's nothing that annoys me more. So I'll keep quiet, putting the on-ride commentary as we take a look around the Wanyama Reserve. Let's go.
Your eyes peeled here. These strange rock carvings are very old and we're not sure exactly what they mean.
We think they might be a warning to local tribesmen to stay away from an ancient cave, but we're not sure why. Keep an eye out, researchers. Our satellites show you should be close to seeing some giraffes.
Giraffes! Wow!
Or, to use their scientific name, Camelopardalis.
They got no name because they look like a cross between a camel and a leopard.
Put the two together and you get Camelopardalis.
Now, look closely everyone and make note of how many animals you can see so that we can document them.
Help them run at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour.
Wow! That's as fast as a truck!
Their long necks enable them to reach the tops of the trees for their favourite snack.
Look around, adventurers, and you might be able to see some antelope with a white blaze on their faces. These are called blesbok.
They were once one of the most abundant antelope species of the African plains, but they became an endangered species during the early colonisation of South Africa, when they were hunted for skin and meat.
Over here, researchers, wherever you get rhino, you also get a lot of rhino dung.
Rhino dung? What, poo?
Yes, male rhinos like to be on their own, so they mark out their territory with piles of their dung, worn off other males.
Their impressive horns are made from a chemical which is actually the same substance as your hair and fingernails, and is highly prized in many cultures. Sadly, poaching for their horns continues to be a threat to rhinos all over the world.
The white rhino, though, like those here, are the most plentiful species.
I think rhinos are super cool.
Researchers, our satellites are showing that something is obstructing the route.
It looks like an abandoned vehicle, and there's no sign of the research team it belongs to. We recommend that you find an alternative route.
But don't go too far off the track.
What about the cave?
No need to worry, but beware your step.
Water effect still not working then. Just got off my ride on Zoofari then, the safari ride here at the park, and yeah, it's a great ride. It's a little bit on the short side and not too many animals were actually about today, and also it's really disappointing that that final cave area, as you come through the cave at the end there, that should be a really impressive water effect, water coming down. You kind of drive through the waterfall and go into that cave for kind of a fountain finale, if you like. That hasn't worked for the longest time now. I can't actually remember the last time that was working properly. It really is starting to look a little tired now. I would have thought that Chessington by now would have either removed it completely or really kind of fixed it up a little bit and got it working again, because it's a real shame for that to just be stood there not really doing anything as it stands at the moment. Really good ride though, not the best operations in the park today, unfortunately. We got 4 rides down. Scorpion Express, Gruffalo is also down, Sea Storm is down, and also Tiger Rock is down, so not so great. The queue times here are pretty large today. Not many queues here at the park currently, less than an hour. That even includes things like Cobra and the Monkey Swinger, currently sitting on a 60-minute queue. However, I'm here to check out now the summer event here at the park. It's Wilderfest. We've got the main stage behind me here with a show starting in just 15 minutes. I'm going to put a little bit of show footage in for you. Not too much, but just enough to give you some idea of what the show is like at the main stage here. Other areas around the park for Wilderfest is mainly outside Burnt Stub Mansion. We have Festival Field there. Also some kids shows going on the mini stage, and also roaming entertainment around the park as well. We're going to check all that out as we go through, as well as the food offerings here down at Festival Field. But let's first check out the main show here that's about to start. Let's check it out.
Your finalists are Lioness Richie, Skunk 182, and Snoop Frog.
Long ago, I could feel your strength and your devotion. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Everything turning sexy to the sea, turning through sick lullaby. Let's rock! Whoa, you're looking great out there! Who let the frogs out? Bop, 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 bop. Who let the frogs out? Bop, 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 bop. Who let the frogs out? In the front of the say wayo. I say boom boom boom, now everybody say wayo. I say boom boom boom, let me hear you say wayo. I love the dynamite, 'cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Yeah, yeah, shining through the city with the
I can now reveal that the winner is
all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up on the stage, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up on the main stage, everybody's hands.
A little bit of footage there then of the main stage show here for Wilderfest here at Chessington. And yeah, it was a pretty good show, about 15 minutes long, and basically centered around voting strategy of 3 different bands, if you like, here in the park. You had Skunk 182, Snoop Frog, and Lioness Ricky, all with different styles of music. Pyro effects there, smoke effects, all a really good show, about 15 to 20 minutes in length. A little bit quiet, lacking enthusiasm a little bit, because it was the first show of the day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. But otherwise, really, really good, really solid show, and really quite fun. Turns out Snoop Frog in the end won the 12 o'clock showing today, and she'll obviously, if that's how it carries over into next year's Wilderfest, she will headline the act in 2023, much like DJ Sharky was started off as the warm-up show here in 2022. Heading down now towards Burnt Stub Mansion, where I'm going to check out a little bit more of Wilderfest here at the park, including the food options. It's approaching lunchtime and I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. Let's see if we can go and find a German sausage. Got a little bit of theming going on here on what used to be Mardi Gras Avenue. This entire area here used to have all the Mardi Gras food vans. Nothing here for Wilderfest, unfortunately. This is all looking a little bit sparse at the moment. However, the food vans for Wilderfest are obviously over, like I say, just outside Burnt Stub Mansion, or just through the lodge's entrance, just on the other side of it, next to the mini stage, which is where I'm going to head to right now. Let's go get some food.
At 1 p.m. come back here.
Worth noting as well that there is a stage at Adventure Point here. The Crock and Rollers, if you do fancy a slightly different style of music, there is one found right here at Adventure Point.
Talking to my smile. When I look at you, when I look at you, you walk into my smile. When I look at you, baby, when I look, my sweetie queen, yo, Philippa, you want about time, yo, Philippa, my sweetie Ghana, hey, my sweetie Ghana, queen, yo, Philippa.
And here we are just in front of Burnt Stub Mansion then. I like what they've done with the theming here with the little music notes on the front of the building here. That looks really nice. Obviously the banners and the flags that were up here for Mardi Gras have since been taken down. But then we've got all the theming for Wilderfest here. Then of course on the line, or the lawn, not the line, the lawn section over here, obviously this has all been opened up. And it looks as though most of the food trucks and vans that were on Mardi Gras Avenue a couple of months ago have actually moved down to this area of the park. So I'm gonna go and grab some food here as well. You've got some nice theming and stuff all over the kids play area here. And you've also got another little mini stage just at the back there, kind of more catered towards children, and some magic shows and stuff going on there as well. I'm spotting my Posh Dogs building over the back there though, so I might go and see if I can pick up a German sausage. It looks like that's the same shack as was here at Mardi Gras. If it is, then I know I'm in for something pretty tasty. They got plenty of seating around here as well, and right in front of this festival field stage there. Got the ice creams and donuts here as well, and also the French Quarter Creperie there as well. But Posh Dogs is where it's at. To show you the prices here and what they do. £9 for the Texas Ranch and Mexican, $8.50 for the chili dog, and $7.50 for the classic. That's what I had before, and that's what I'm going to grab again. And here's the menu for the coffee and crepes then. You can pause the video if you want to take a look at these prices. £7 for an apple pie. Whew. And of course they have the coffee and cake here as well. £3.50 for an ice cream whip, and then your list of coffees here as well. And they've also got Piglet's Pantry here as well, with some great British produce there, various cakes and drinks, and some obviously seating area actually in the shade here as well, which is nice to see, especially on a day like today where it's pretty hot. Some nice seating around here as well, nice and comfortable. And something that I don't think was at Mardi Gras either is this little pizza van here as well, which is really nice, with the margarita, safari, Hawaiian, not for me, and obviously the Wilder Feast as well, all £10. And you've got some coffees here as well, tea, cold drinks, and water, which is really nice. Yeah, really nice little area there. So you can grab some food, take a seat around, plenty of seating around here, and obviously you can sit on the grass as well. Plenty of shaded areas with the tree, and you can sit and watch the entertainment going on in the stage there. And then right through the back there on the mini stage, I don't know if you can just about see that. Again, there's more kind of catered for children in that area. There's some kind of meet and greets with various characters over in that area as well. All right, let's get some food. Well, and there we are then, a beautiful German sausage, looking good. I'm sure it'll taste even better if it's anything like before. Gone without onions this time though, as the onions got a little bit messy last time I was here at the park. This, along with a bottle of water down there, cost me £10, so not too bad. About average prices really. I'm going to get to demolishing this now, and then we'll take another look around the Wilderfest event. And that really was a fantastic German sausage. Absolutely loved it. Nice and hot, nice and crispy, and nice and filling, just ready for my lunch. Now obviously Cocomelon and JJ can be found here at the mini stage. They do obviously the Cocomelon show and the JJ meet and greets here at various times throughout the day, which I can just show you here. Cocomelon and JJ meet and greet, and also Lioness Richie from the main stage also performs here as well at those times. I have no idea what Cocomelon or JJ is, but you can meet them here in the mini stage, just down at the front here. Plenty of seating, plenty of shade as well from the trees here. So it's a nice comfortable area to sit in and watch the show. But obviously in terms of location, that is the mini stage, and then just off to that you have Bernstub Mansion over the back here, and then also the lodges entrance of the park just down the way here. And as you come in from the lodges entrance, of course, you have this wonderful theming here, which looks really, really nice. Yeah, love all this. Yeah, really nice. And the little cellos and stuff down here as well. Violins down here. Really, really nice, really, really well done. A little bit of footage there then of the jungle juggler there at the festival field stage. I just thought I'd come across and watch the penguins have their feed now. Oh, do love a good penguin. Yeah, this is a great little opportunity for people to obviously, you know, get in with the penguins and give them their daily diet of fish. Nice little opportunity that. Good to see that both Sea Storm and the Gruffalo's Wild Adventure are both back open after having been closed for about an hour or two earlier on in the day. So good to see that they're both back open again. Barrel Bailout right behind me here, the Zamperla Watermania. I'm about to jump on as it's starting to feel pretty roasty here at the park. Hitting 26 at the moment, we're expecting highs of 29 today. So I'm going to get on and cool off a little bit. Let's see what it rides like. Just got off my ride off of Barrel Bailout then, and yeah, really solid ride actually. I always do enjoy a good Watermania ride. Unfortunately, it didn't get as wet as I was hoping for on a really hot day like today, but still, it was good enough. The only thing I would say is that the guns on there are a little bit unwieldy to use. I feel like they could be maybe a little bit lighter, or maybe better yet, not even fixed to kind of the ride itself, perhaps kind of, you know, able to kind of lift them up a little bit. You know, they just felt a little bit clunky, which was a little bit of a shame, but otherwise, really good ride. Really strong queue times here at the park today. However, I'm going to hop on to Dragon's Fury, Chessington's newest coaster, the Mara spinning coaster. Let's get on. Just got off my ride off of Dragon's Fury then, and yeah, solid ride that is. Always do love a good Maurer spinning coaster. Nice and intense, that one as well. Got some good spin on that as well today, which usually I don't. I think I was sat just in the right seat for that one today. Anyway, heading back towards Rattlesnake now, see if I can get on that ride. Another long queue time, unfortunately. About an hour, just over. I think we're looking at about 70 minutes at the moment. So it's a busy day at the park today, but I'm going to get myself on that. I want to make sure I do all the coasters here. Obviously, Scorpion Express still down. It's been down for a couple of months now. I think that's undergoing some pretty solid refurbishment, unfortunately. However, we are going to be heading towards Rattlesnake now. Let's get on and have a little bit of a rough ride. Let's go. Hello mate, how are we doing? Is it going to be an hour queue time? Or is it going to be a little bit quicker? No. I don't know why no one wants to talk to me in this park. Ah, here we are then, just entering the queue line for Rattlesnake. Do love a good Maurer Wild Mouse. Have a lot of love for the Rattlesnake here at Chessington. Looking forward to this one. Let's get on. Just got off my ride then from Rattlesnake, the Maurer Wild Mouse coaster here in the park, and I gotta say, oh yeah, that was pain. That was pain. There's some real tight twisty turns on that, and some pretty savage braking as well. Worth knowing, if you do suffer from back or neck problems or anything like that, probably give Rattlesnake a miss. I mean, you know, wild mouse coasters in general are pretty savage, but that one in particular really does hurt on some of those, especially the braking. I think, you know, the restraint almost cut me in two on a certain part of the mid-course brake run there on Rattlesnake. Behind me here is the Scorpion Express. Now, unfortunately, this is still closed, and I'm not actually too sure why. I've come over to try and have a little bit of a look, see if I can see anything that's going on. It doesn't appear to be getting refurbished or anything, but it is very clearly closed. Now, it was closed when I came here 2 months ago as well. However, I did see it testing, so thought that it would have been up today. Now, I don't know how long this has been closed for. If anyone's got any idea, let me know in the comments. And yeah, because this was a good ride, this Mack Rides powered coaster. Been down for a while now, I assume. Shame. Yeah, it looks as though the ringtail coaties are out today. Don't usually see them. Oh, how you doing? Just having a little forage for food there. There's another one over the back there. And with Rattlesnake then, and obviously with the closure of Scorpion Express, that means I've done all the coasters here in the park today. So I'm going to get on a few flat rides now, starting with Cobra, of course, the Zamperla Disco, heading towards that now. Put a little bit of off-ride footage in for you, and yeah, do like a Zamperla Disco. Oh, it's lovely to have a nice water feature here, right outside the Zamperla Disco. Temperatures reaching 29 today. And this feels really, really nice. I'm actually in two minds of whether to just jump in. What we need here in the park is a really nice, decent water ride. Get a real wet rapids or something would be really good. With Tiger Rock being closed today of all days, on a nice hot day, the best we've got really is the Monkey Swinger over here. Water effects are on and working on the Monkey Swinger. This is always good to see. I could always stand under that. Little elephant statue here spurting out some water there. That looks quite refreshing as well. Yeah, I love this area of the park. Not too much in the way of Wilderfest theming around here. No stages or anything like there was for Mardi Gras. However, it's still a well-themed area anyway, this. And there we are with the Zamperla Disco, which I'm going to head on right now. Current queue time of 20 minutes. Just got off my ride on Cobra then, and yeah, as you guys know, I do love a good Zamperla disco. 20 minutes advertised wait time, unfortunately was waiting almost 35 minutes. Yeah, operations in the park not being the best again today. Obviously we've had 4 rides were obviously down first thing this morning. Obviously the Gruffalo and Sea Storm actually did manage to come back up, but otherwise we've had a lot of rides going up and down throughout the day today. Vampire, Sea Storm, Barrel Bailout, Cobra, Croc Drop, they've all seen downtime today, and also the throughput of the rides have been pretty bad as well. But just kind of circling around Tiger Rock now to head back into the kind of main section of the park really. It's getting towards the end of the day now. Park close is only an hour away, so I'm going to go and grab myself a couple of re-rides if I can. Maybe go on a couple more flat rides if the queue times are looking okay, which I'm not really expecting. And then I'm going to wrap up today's vlog. It's been a good day today, apart from the operations, nice and sunny. Got all the coasters done in the park, which is the main thing, and Wilderfest has been really good. So let's see what else we can find. What's her problem, I wonder? Not quite sure why she's pointing at me like that. Maybe she's telling me that I need to get on Trawler Trouble. Looks like I better obey her. Let's get on the rocking tug. And just got off my ride off of Trawler Trouble then, and yeah, you know what, it's actually really well themed, that ride. It's great audio on there, and in a way I'm kind of happy that that ride was saved, if you like, from Thorpe Park's Old Town area and brought here to be a part of Shipwreck Coast here at Chessington. That's going to be it for this vlog today though, in this beautiful, beautiful blue sky and sun. It's been an incredible day today in terms of weather, and the amount of rides I've got on really has been pretty good. I've done everything that I wanted to do today in terms of coasters. Unfortunately, operations here at the park have not been the best yet again here at Chessington. It seems to be a little bit of a recurring theme here. It kind of leads me to hope in a way that when Project Amazon is complete and that new Amazon land is open, that would kind of soak up the crowds a little bit. However, that does leave me kind of a little bit concerned with obviously the type of coaster that the new one is going to be. Obviously it's a wing coaster with a boomerang layout. Is it really going to be all that effective at soaking up those crowds? I'm not really expecting the throughput of the new ride to really have too much of a difference. And then obviously you have the 2 children's rides there as well, which again, not too sure how effective that they will be in really soaking up the crowds. Queue times today have been pretty savage here, I have to admit. There's not been a ride that's been kind of less than an hour. Up until around about 4 o'clock, things started to kind of peter out a little bit, and there was a couple of rides that were down around this kind of 20 to 30 minute mark. So yeah, operations not great here at the park, but aside from that, and aside from the rides that were closed, I've had a great day. It's been great to see the Shipwreck Coast area. Really happy with that, really impressive. Love the theming, love the throwbacks. The rides there are great. It's been great to get on those rides, especially Barrel Bailout in this hot sun. That was really nice. Project Amazon obviously coming along in leaps and bounds. Really looking forward to seeing how that starts to really come together over the next couple of months when we start seeing track delivered, and we can actually see some construction start on the coaster itself. Obviously Zoofari, it was nice to get back on that again, but again, you know, they do need to figure out something to do with that very last section of the ride through the cave. The water effects on there have not been working in a long time, and I do feel that it's about time Chessington kind of look at that and really kind of, you know, either remove it completely or at least try and get it working again. It does feel a little bit tired when you get to that end section now. And then of course Wilderfest, really good. Haven't come across too much roaming entertainment, but maybe I was just unlucky. But the stage shows that I've seen, really good, really well put together. Lots of fun, lots of audience interaction. The food stalls here were great. What they've done on the lawn here, which is where I'm sat now with Burnt Stub just behind me here, really good, great audio, and overall just a fantastic atmosphere, which, you know, is what Wilderfest is all about. It's the summer event, and it really did not disappoint this year. When will I be back to Chessington again? Hopefully fairly soon, within the next couple of months. I would like to keep up on the report for the construction on Project Amazon. Like I say, that really is coming along in leaps and bounds. In a couple of months, that's progressed so much. So I wouldn't like to leave it any longer than a couple of months more before I come back and see the construction on that coaster, which I'm sure will start over the next couple of weeks and or months. That's going to be it from me though here. Thank you so much for watching. From me, Angel Lawson at Adventure Planet, here at Chessington. I want to thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy riding everybody. See you in the next vlog.